Thanks so much for joining me today at Everyday Yoga. My name is Christine. My pronouns are she and her. And today we are going to do a short chair yoga practice, something that is going to be perfect to get some full spinal movement in, just taking care of moving from side to side, twisting, and forward and back, the 6 directions that our spine likes to move and needs to move to stay strong and healthy. We'll also get a little bit of movement in the legs, and we will do this all from a nice, safe, comfortable seat. So find yourself a sturdy chair and we'll go ahead and get started. Now that you found a nice, safe, and comfortable seat, go ahead and find your feet on the floor, whether they are barefoot or in socks or shoes. It doesn't really matter. I'm not typically a barefoot loving person. I know lots of people like to be barefoot. I think I had kids and animals at such a time when there was always something funky and weird and wet on the floor. So it's a little bit new for me to be barefoot as much as I am in my yoga practice. But I do think that it helps you to become a little more connected to the present moment, which is something that we all strive to be in our lives so that we can feel better, do better work, have deeper relationships with people that we're experiencing time with. All of that requires our presence. So let's just find our presence here for this short practice in our chair today, resolving to let go of anything that is not here right now in the space in which you are. Press your sit bones onto the seat as you close your eyes if that feels good to you. Press your feet onto the floor. Let your elbows be heavy and draw the tips of your ears up towards the sky as you kind of tuck that chin in just a smidge, making a nice long neck as an extension of your spine. And we'll just go ahead and find a nice deep belly breath here. Bringing our mind's eye, our awareness right to this belly section of the body, maybe even bringing one palm and then the other to cover the belly. Our poor bellies, we give them such a hard time, whether they're on ourselves or on other people. But they house everything within them that helps us to process our food, distributes blood and oxygen from the center of ourselves as well. It's all one working organism here. And to give our belly a hard time is like giving our index finger a hard time. It is. And it's here to be our partner in life, to take care of us, and we have to take care of it too. So maybe with that gentle touch here on your belly, you can just say, "Thank you, belly. You do good work. I'm alive." And notice how you can feel your belly pressing into your hands every time you inhale and your lungs fill up with air. And notice how it shrinks and softens underneath your hands as you exhale, the air leaving the lungs. Inhale, really drawing as much air as possible into those lungs, really expanding that belly into the hands. And then exhale, letting every last bit of air go. Really drawing that belly button inward towards the spine. And one more conscious breath like that. And then you can release the hands when you're ready. And we'll go ahead and walk the feet out about as wide as the legs of the chair here, and let's just hold on to the arms of the chair if you have arms, or to the seat if you don't, and just kind of lean back a little bit and draw the shoulder blades in towards one another, kind of hugging the elbows in, drawing the shoulders down and away from the ears. And let's just rock the knees a little bit from side to side, kind of windshield wiping them slowly back and forth. You can stay here if you like, or you can come a little farther forward on the chair and walk the knees out a little farther, keeping those feet parallel or pointing the toes outward if that feels better for you, or somewhere in between. And just maybe roll the feet from one edge to the other, rocking onto the right side of each foot and then onto the left side of each foot, really getting a little bit deeper into those hips. And if you want to get even deeper, you can press the seat off the chair, coming into like if you're going to do a tricep dip, and really rock back and forth here. Getting a real nice little twist here, which is also great for the digestion. And then we'll come back to a seat if you're not already there. And let's just go ahead and kind of walk the legs a little bit, lifting the right knee and placing it down on the earth. And then the left knee, placing the foot down on the earth, and just kind of walking in place. Finding a secure spot on your chair, but one that allows you to move the knees and the feet and the thighs up and down like this. And these steps can be very subtle. They might just come an inch or two off the ground, or you might really want to draw those knees in towards the heart. And then let's go ahead and incorporate the arms here too. The next time you lift the right knee, bring the left palm to the knee, left knee, right palm, and just side to side, just tapping, gentle tap. You might create some little figure eights here with the hands, kind of coming up and down and around, and just moving from side to side. This is a little bit of a brain exercise here too, so find a rhythm that feels good to you. You could also extend the legs out straight, bringing the fingertips to the shins. Really take liberty with your self-expression here of what feels good to you. Maybe you want a kind of a ballerina feeling here, very soft and graceful. Maybe you want more of a ninja warrior kind of thing. Whew, whew. I don't know, that's probably not a very good ninja warrior, but you get the drift. And we'll just find a couple more on each side, and then we'll come back to stillness. Roll the shoulders up and down and back. Maybe take the right ear to the right shoulder, and then roll down chin to chest, and then take the left ear to the left shoulder, and roll down chin to chest. Just kind of moving back and forth here, getting a little movement in the neck. Maybe making circles here, bringing the head back, lifting the chin just as much as your neck feels good allowing you to do. Might be small circles, might be big circles. And then balance things out by rotating in the opposite direction. Again, finding your own self-expression here of what feels good in the body. And then let's come back to chin to chest. Inhale the head back up to the top of the spine, and we'll get a little of that spinal movement in. So let's inhale, bringing both arms alongside the ears, palms together. Interlace those fingers, creating a kind of a steeple with the index fingers here. We'll inhale, finding length, and exhale, bending over to the left side. inhale back to center and exhale to the right side. And we'll just keep moving with the breath here, finding your breath, your rhythm, moving as slowly as you can. Noticing what you feel as you stretch each side of the body. Noticing the sensation from the bottom of the hip all the way up through the ribs and the armpits and the upper arms, maybe even in the forearms, maybe even up in the hands and fingers. Last time to the left is the last time. And we'll inhale back to center and exhale to release. And then we'll go ahead and find a little bit of a twist. So let's inhale, bringing the arms up alongside the ears, finding a victorious pose here, a nice V shape, drawing the shoulder blades down the back. And then we'll exhale, twisting to the right, bringing that left hand to the right knee, right hand to the chair or to the right hip. We'll inhale here, looking forward. And then as you exhale, maybe take the gaze a little bit farther back, looking back over that right shoulder. Take a couple breaths here. Inhaling and noticing how much length you can create with the tips of those ears drawn up towards the sky, and how much softness and depth you can find with every exhale. And then we'll inhale, bringing the arms back up to victorious pose. And exhale, twisting left, looking forward to begin with. And then as you inhale, length, exhale, beginning to turn the neck over that left shoulder. Finding length and softness with every breath. And then we'll inhale back up to our victorious pose, and we'll exhale, bringing the palms to the knees or the tops of the thighs, wherever they land naturally. And then we'll find some seated cat-cows here. We'll inhale, opening the heart, lifting the gaze, but still keeping the chin slightly tucked here to keep the neck protected. And we'll exhale, letting the palms slide forward on the knees as you draw the shoulder blades back and bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, opening the heart, drawing the elbows back. Exhale, chin to chest, belly button towards spine. Couple more seated cows and cats, bovines and felines. Moving with your own breath as feels good in your body, making these movements as soft and subtle or as generous and big as you like. We'll exhale into cat one last time. And as we inhale into cow, let's pull those arms all the way back and down and up to the sides and back to our victorious pose. Getting a slight back bend in the upper back here if that feels good. Maybe taking the gaze a little higher towards the sky if your neck allows that. And then bring the palms together, chin parallel to the floor, bringing those palms right over that crown, the top of the head. Really pressing into the palms and still opening up through the elbows here. Getting a nice stretch across the shoulders, the collarbones, the pectoral muscles. Building a little isometric strength in the triceps and the biceps. One more inhale here, and then we'll exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. And let's just take 3 cleansing breaths here, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, if that feels good. 2 more. Last time. And then we'll bring the chin down to the chest, tilting in gratitude for yourself and respect and love for yourself, and in gratitude with those who've shared your practice today in whatever way they've managed to do so. Thank you so much for your time, for your presence. Namaste.